Where am I? As a matter of fact, who am I? Last I remember I was a farm boy. Now I have more hair than Russell's forearm, so... Yeah, but as you can tell, we're a wolf and we're imprisoned. Yeah, we can't escape this. Actually, what the game wants you to do is just kind of wait for a bit until it loads a cutscene. We're going to be introduced to a new character, and this character here is my favorite character within the game because she serves as Link's companion within the game, but unlike Link's companion, her incentive and, you know, the only reason why she's here is, like, much different. Like, she doesn't want to help you straight out. She actually has a purpose. So yeah, I found you. This here is Midna, so ooh, aren't you scary? Also, she's really sassy, so her dialogue's usually hilarious. So, hee hee, are you sure you want to be doing that? Snarling and glaring at me? What's wrong? Well, that's too bad. I was planning on helping you. If you were nice, okay, I guess. Yeah, Link is gonna play nice. I'll play nice, sure. Hee hee, that's much better. You humans are obedient to a fault, aren't you? Oops, but you aren't a human anymore, are you? You're a beast, hee. Okay, that does not make Link happy at all. But yeah, there. You be a good boy and calm down. No need to bite. And just like that. Holy crap, yep, she helped us. But, you know, instead of breaking it off entirely, she just broke off a part of the chain, so we're still, you know, the chain will still remain on us, which is kind of cool, because you hear it as Link walks, and it becomes a huge part with Link's wolf design, which is interesting. But yeah, so, you look kind of surprised, hee hee. So, I bet you're wondering where exactly are we? Yeah, or why I'm a wolf? I think that's a better question. Well, I'll make you a deal. If you can get over here, maybe I'll tell you. Okay, sounds good. And yeah, so, I mean, at least we're not chained down because, yeah, that definitely would make our prison break here much more difficult. So yeah, we got a prison break out of here. How are we supposed to do that? This is gonna take a whole season of, you know, mapping out everything and whatnot. Okay, you know, screw it. I don't really like that show, to be honest. I only liked the first season. But yeah, and for those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm actually talking about a show called Prison Break. But yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and actually escape. And all you need to do is dig. It's pretty simple. So yeah, just go ahead and dig. And just like that, we are out. So the security here is pretty trash. But I mean, I guess it also makes sense because they had us chained down. I bet they didn't expect us to even leave. So yeah, but I guess you're not completely stupid after all. Thanks, I guess. I don't know if it's a compliment. Listen, I like you, so I think I'll get you out of here. Okay, but in exchange for my help, you have to do exactly as I say. If you need anything from me, just... Okay, who cares? Yeah, if the game is going to give you tutorials, I don't need to read that part. Because that's usually when it ruins the dialogue and it breaks the fourth wall, and I no longer feel like I'm, you know, in the game in a sense. Because, I don't know, for some reason I like to roleplay when playing games. It just makes it much more fun in a sense. But, yeah, so we are Wolf Link here, and, wonder, can you actually hear the chain? I'm pretty sure you can always hear the chain jiggle, and it's cool because, yeah, like I said, it becomes a part of his design, and I always picture him with the chain. But I always, like, it's weird because you wonder where he gets the chain. He literally just has it from the beginning of the game, and it never comes off of him, which is really cool. But, alright, aside from that, we are here with Midna, and yeah, she is our companion. She's gonna help us out, but she's not doing it out of, you know, the kindness of her heart. She's doing it because she wants to kind of use us in a sense to where, you know, we are helping her, but she's helping us. And I mean, it makes sense, you know, it's kind of like equivalent exchange. So I don't mind it at all. But oh, well. Want to see something interesting? You're a beast, remember? Pressed X to... Okay, so we can hone our senses by pressing X. And just like that, we can see... Yeah, people. It's kind of weird how this works, but it will make a lot of sense later on. I don't want to get too into it now, but in this mode, we can see people like in another world, like a parallel world to ours. And here is a guard who's like freaking out. So what's going on? Can't run away. Further. That's far enough, right? I'll be safe here, I think. What's that noise? Don't anything come near me. Okay, so yeah, he's just freaking out because, you know, for a guard, he is not that tough. You'd think they'd, you know, hire more like courageous guards in a sense, but no. So that was a soldier's spirit. Maybe it's someone from another world. Yeah, other world. It might be, but yeah, by using our senses, we can just see things that aren't in the same world, but at the same time are kind of parallel to ours. It's weird how that works, but like I said, we'll get into it later on. Like, it will make a lot more sense as we progress, but for now we're here in the sewers, which is weird, but I mean, it makes sense. At the same time, we just escaped a prison. I would only assume that us you know, continuing our escape wouldn't be as easy and as I guess bright, because yeah, this place is completely dark. But yeah, what makes this game so awesome and just my favorite game of all time is the fact that Link can transform into a human. It is so like insane and bizarre. Now, I mean, they've had this throughout games, because like in Majora's Mask, Link could transform into like other beings such as, you know, Goron, a Deku Scrub, and a Zora. So yeah, that was actually really interesting, you know, with Link being able to transform. So I mean, it's not like completely new, but the wolf aspect is kind of weird because it seems like a teen movie in a sense. You know, Link is a wolf, and the whole Twilight thing, Twilight Princess, if you know, you think of the name of the game. But yeah, it's weird because yeah, when I was younger, you know, I guess a teen, because I'm 21, and yeah, that's not, I still feel like I'm young. I don't know why, but yeah. Anywho, that's besides the point. But I guess just because in general, I still act like a kid, and I can't like shake it off. Like, no matter what, I'm no different than I was, I want to say, 3-4 years ago. But I guess aside from paying bills and, you know, all of that stuff, that's the only difference, which sucks. That's the one downfall of being an adult, having to pay bills and having responsibilities. But aside that point, what I was saying is, yeah, the whole teen vibe you get with the Twilight thing. And I was actually watching, and wait, look at this guy. So what are those black monsters? I've never seen anything like them. Okay, yeah, you're doing your job. Good job, good job. All right. Anyhow, actually there's another one here also doing the same thing, right? Yeah, what are those black things? They're coming from, okay, so yeah, they just see black things, they have no idea what's going on, and it's freaking them out. Either way, what we need to do is, I guess, we need to head over to Midna. That's what Midna wants us to do. And to head over there, you just need to drain the water from this area, which is not this one, but I'll go ahead and pull it as well, because why the heck not? But as I was saying, yeah, Nintendo released the Twilight Princess Retrospective, I believe that's the name for it, where like Aonuma and like a bunch of the other people who work behind Twilight Princess talk about their experiences with developing the game and whatnot. And this guy's just trying to attack me as the water is draining, so I'm gonna quickly kill him because I can see him like squiggling back and forth. I did not mean to do that, but that doesn't do anything because the water has already been drained. So no, wait, what? It doesn't keep it drained? Okay, my bad. This is taking longer than it should because I'm messing up. All right, pull it down again. I have to see this cutscene, but while we wait here to watch the water slowly yeah, drain out, I was wanting to say, yeah, so I watched that because they uploaded it on YouTube. Nintendo did, for those who don't know. Yeah, Nintendo has a YouTube channel, if you didn't know that by now. But, yeah, they uploaded those videos, and it was so interesting because the idea of Wolf Link was not something long coming. Like, you know, ever since, let's say, Majora's Mask, you know, they wanted to have a Wolf Link mask or something, and then they couldn't because the capabilities or whatnot. I don't know. I thought Wolf Link wasn't just a spontaneous like decision. Like, there was a lot to it, because when I think of a wolf, I do think of like, I want to say, the coolest animal, and like out of all of the beasts and animals I can think of, the wolf has to be the most badass. And I guess that kind of makes sense. You know, a lot of people can agree with me on that, with the fact of, you know, there's being so many wolf-like movies and stuff like that, but that's aside the point. What I'm trying to get at here is the fact that Aonuma, okay, you know, and Midna's mad. What are you doing? She's going to have to do it herself because Link can't actually make that jump, and this is where it's going to be a gimmick throughout the rest of the game, or when we head over to a ledge we can't actually reach, we just hit L, and then we jump towards Midna, so L like that, and then we just click jump, and yeah, so Link can jump from far away. But yeah, it's just a gimmick we're going to be doing. But as I was saying, so I can continue on with my little thing here. Yeah, so Onuma said that the whole Link becoming a wolf was just a dream he had of him being a wolf. Imprisoned, like trapped. And he woke up and just thought it would be a good idea. And funny enough, you are introduced to Wolf Link imprisoned, trapped as a wolf. And it's just like, wow. So all it was a dream, a random dream. And you made it into a story that's being told and a game that's being played. And yeah, it's crazy because I have a lot of bizarre dreams. I remember having a dream about me turning into a monkey. So imagine a game of, you know, Link being a monkey. That'd be pretty cool, right? No, not really, but yeah, it's so cool how just like game designers and game creators or game writers or whatever you are, you know, just being able to transform random things you have within your head, whether it's a dream or just a random thought, and it comes to reality. And I guess that's what makes Nintendo so creative with all of their games. And yeah, I can't help but praise Nintendo right now because I don't know, it's like, even Majora's Mask, this game, a lot of games, like when you really think about it, these games are so well designed in the sense of like story. Like I just really like the story and like how much backstory every character has, and yeah, it's just like a lot of creativity, but stuff you wouldn't normally think, because I don't know, it's weird in a sense. That's all I have to say. But yeah, our goal here is to make our way to the tower. It's gonna take us a little bit because we have yeah, a while ahead of us, but let's see what's actually down here. Can I open this door somehow? No. Okay. I mean, obviously I knew I couldn't, but I was wondering if maybe they would have changed it within the game, because believe it or not, I actually haven't played this game fully through, like the HD version. Actually, I barely played of it, so that's why I'm gonna tend to like over-exaggerate at certain points, because I can't help but over-exaggerate when I see things, because I'm just like that type of person where something fascinates me, I act a little too fascinated. So yeah, and Midna wants us to sense and check out what's going on with that guy. Actually, let's just go ahead and check. I want to see what he has to say. So, what are those monstrous birds? What in the world is happening here? Okay, it's weird because these monstrous birds actually exist in the world they're in. Like, he sees them, but I mean, even if he sees the ones we're currently seeing, which are these black ones, there are normal looking ones, which these guys here are known as Kargaroks. They make amazing noises, the Twilight Kargaroks at least. They have these weird, like I don't know, it just sounds like some sort of like car horn. I wish my car could produce that kind of noise. Like every time I honk, it just does that weird Kargarok sound effect. It would definitely freak people out, to say the least, because I'm sure they wouldn't know what it is. Like, it doesn't even sound like it sounds more like a siren than it sounds like a horn. So actually that might not be smart, because if I start honking like crazy, people start like pulling over thinking like an emergency vehicle's behind them or something. Yeah, it'd be an issue. But okay, let's go ahead and continue jumping here. Actually, I want to kind of see if I can point out something. Was there a chest behind us? I think there was a chest all the way on the other side that we could not actually access. But now I can't actually go back because Link won't climb up there. But I was going to point it out because I was going to say we couldn't get it now if someone wanted to point it out. Saying, oh, you forgot a chest. It's like, I'm aware of it, but we'll be able to get it later, which is cool. Yes, it means we're going to be revisiting this area some other time within the game. So I am spoiling that part for you guys, but who cares? I don't know why I'm bothering to try to fight these Kargaroks. I guess we should speed up the process and continue on. So, yeah, Midna wanted us to head all the way over here, because now we made it to the main castle of all of Hyrule Castle, or the main section, because up these stairs, if you try to head down, you'll actually find a door blocking your path, so yeah. But up these stairs lies something pretty awesome, and all I want to say is in your face, Russell, because he said you might get lucky and meet someone, and guess what? This is that person. Let me go ahead and shut the door, because, yeah, actually you can't shut it. Alright, enough wasting time. Let's go ahead and head over here and speak to this person. Midna. Hey, you remember my name. What an honor for me. So, this is the one for whom you were searching. He's not exactly what I had in mind, but I guess he'll do. You were imprisoned. I'm sorry. Poor thing, he has no idea where this is or what's happened. So, don't you think you should explain to him what you've managed to do? You owe him that much. Twilight Princess. Hehe. Listen carefully. This was once the land where the power of the gods was said to slumber. This was once the kingdom of Hyrule. But that blessed kingdom has been transformed by the king that rules the Twilight. It has been turned into a world of shadows, ruined by creatures who shun the light. It's time for you to choose. Surrender or die. Oh yes, a question for all the land and people of Hyrule. Life or death? The twilight covered Hyrule like a shroud, and without the light, the people became as spirits. Within the twilight they live on, unaware that they have passed into spirit forms. All the people know now is fear. Fear of a nameless evil. The kingdom succumbed to Twilight, but I remain its princess. I am Zelda. You don't have to look so sad. We actually find it to be quite livable. I mean, is perpetual twilight really all that bad? Midna, this is no time for levity. The Shadow Beasts have been searching far and wide for you. Why is this? Why indeed? You tell me! Time has grown short. The guard will make his rounds. You must leave here, quickly. So now we know how she got her name as the Twilight Princess. Because yeah, this here Princess Zelda had to surrender her kingdom because she was gonna lose to her foe, which yeah, had them, I guess, outnumbered and just overall way stronger because they weren't human, they were giant beasts coming through the gate. Yeah, that cutscene is actually really cool, and it's awesome that, you know, we get to see what Zelda had to do in that dire situation. I mean, I would most likely have done exactly what Zelda would have done. I mean, I wouldn't have fought till the death. I know that sounds like the smartest idea, and most people would say that, like, if they weren't in the situation, but I bet if you were in that situation, you would have done exactly what she would have done and just surrendered. But I mean, who knows? None of us own a kingdom and are threatened by it, of its existence actually, by another race of beings that come from the Twilight. So yeah, now we know why all of the spirits are in that other world. It's like a spirit world because they have turned into spirits because they're in the Twilight. But lucky for us, we are fine. I mean, not necessarily because we're a beast, but yeah, it's so cool. Like, I don't want to jump out of this room yet because this is like the one time in, I want to say, really few Zelda games that you get to stand in front of the princess and just kind of like talk to her and walk around her. It's so cool. But yeah, so what else does she have to say? Please, you must leave quickly before the guard comes. That's it. Okay. But yeah, it's so weird just standing in front of her. Look at Link. He's just like, what the heck? And Midna's just staring. Midna's head is so much bigger than hers. Like the way her body, I mean, I guess because she's like an imp, her body structure is just way different. But yeah. Anywho, I guess we should get going and stop wasting time. I just wanted to like take a second to like just walk around Zelda's room. Also, look at that attention to detail. You can get hurt by the fire in this room. Think of that. That's so weird because normally, if, you know, a normal person playing this game would talk to Zelda and leave, and that's it. They wouldn't pay attention to like the fire or the bed or the book. Here, actually, the book isn't really that descriptive. I actually looked all around this room before, so I have this room pretty memorized. But yeah, if you look at the book, you'll notice that the text is mirrored on each page. So yeah, kind of like the whole game with GameCube and Wii, which everyone seems to be having an issue with, at least from the comments of you guys. I noticed a lot of you guys are like freaking out because the game is flipped, and it's like, yeah, because if you played the Wii version, the game will be a lot different. But anywho, not that way. The guard's coming, boy. He's prompt. Okay, then what do we do? We're in trouble. Oh, okay, never mind. We came in through a window, so why not jump from the same window we came in through? So yeah, that's what we've done, and now we're out. So we've escaped, but we still have a lot of questions to ask, and just overall is a huge confusion. I mean, before all of this that has happened to Link lost all of his friends over in Ordon. At least Colin and Ilya were abducted by these weird Bulblin creatures, and yeah, now we're a wolf. So well, do you understand where we are now? We're in Hyrule Castle. Yeah, I guess a promise is a promise, so I'll let you go back to where you first tumbled into the Twilight. Are you really sure you should be going back? What do you mean? Are you sure you aren't forgetting anything important? And I just mentioned them, so yeah. Oh god, Colin and Ilya, yeah. What do we do about them? You want to save them? Yes, we do. Well, in that case, little Midna would be happy to help you. So yeah, she's super sadistic. She literally morphed herself to look like our friends and showed them in pain and agony. So, Link could be more inclined to be her servant. So yeah, well, you have to be my servant, and like a servant, you have to do exactly as I say. I don't know why, this is actually really interesting. Like, you know, yeah, she's not helping us out just because the game put in a character to help us out. It's like she's actually a character that wants to use us so we can help her out, and yeah. And I mean, Link agrees, so what the heck? Okay, what's going on? I mean, I don't trust you that much, Midna. What are you doing?